Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all well. It's been a little while since I've done a 10 at 10. So since the last one, we obviously had our big Christmas market at Dorking Halls, which went absolutely amazing well. So thank you to all those who came along. So yeah, let's start now. I just have to say I have a little friend at the moment joining me today. This massive spot which I can't get rid of. So an additional person today with us. Right. So let's start. Can see, hopefully should all be fantastic. Hopefully beautiful weather today, which is lovely. And there we go. Excellent. Hello, hon, you all right?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. How are
Yeah,
you?
really good. I was just explaining we've got a third person here, so I've got this massive spot on my forehead. Yes, so we're pretending it's not there. I might have to cover it up
What's in
somehow, put a
there?
plaster over it. Anyway, please introduce yourself and tell us about Re.Work.It boutique.
Okay, so my name is Pleh. I'm the e-commerce manager and assistant retail manager for Re.Work.It charity boutique in Reigate. So basically, I manage the online platforms and social media, and I also help run the shop floor as well, supporting the store manager Claire.
Okay,
Um,
fantastic.
so for anyone who doesn't know about Rework It, we are a charity boutique on the high street and we work and operate on behalf of Active Prospects, which is a social enterprise in Reigate, which works to enable and support adults with learning difficulties, brain injuries, autism, various different types of disabilities, and they provide housing, employment. We've got a few people in the shop who work with us, volunteers and paid employees. And basically, we just provide them with the skills and experience, customer service, sales, various different opportunities. So then they could either stay with us or take their experiences onto other ventures, basically.
Fantastic. No, that's just really great cause as well, isn't it? And with the young adults as well, it's really important because obviously the statistics of people with disabilities and things, it's quite low for jobs as well, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Not a lot of people with learning disabilities are actually, well, they class as eligible for employment. So a lot of people are unemployed and are unable to get those opportunities like
Sure.
other people can or just get a job. They
Yeah.
struggle. And so, I mean, even if it's just to build their CV, they gain experience here so that
Yeah.
then they can go on and say, I've actually got experience doing this job
Exactly.
already.
Yeah. And also it's about growing their confidence as well, isn't it? That then they can to go on. Obviously, customer service is quite a daunting thing, but if they can get through that, then it's a good job skill for life, isn't it? So how long has Rework
Absolutely.
It? Sorry. Oh,
Oh no, I was just agreeing with you.
oh sorry. So how long has Rework It been open?
So we first opened the doors in 2019,
Yeah.
but then unfortunately with all the lockdowns, we were shut for a lot of the time. So we weren't open very long, and then we reopened the doors in April of this year, and it's just been thriving ever since.
Fantastic, fantastic. Why do you think it's kind of thriving? Would you say?
I'd say it's a number of things. I think a lot of people are becoming more aware of the charity, and obviously sustainability is a big thing nowadays. A lot of people are avoiding fast fashion and opting to, you know, get pre-loved items instead because money goes to a good cause. You get amazing finds that you wouldn't necessarily find on the high street.
Yeah,
I mean, I've always been a fan of charity shops because you could just find amazing stuff,
yeah.
and knowing that the money goes to a good cause also, boosts sales.
Yeah, and second, I mean, what I love about obviously with you guys is it's a lot different because the money goes back into supporting the charities for there, isn't it? So and there are a lot of charity shops, but I mean, I think sometimes, and personally, from my experience, and this is just me saying, a lot of charity shops, I almost feel that when I kind of give my stuff to them, it's almost put it in the back or you know, there's, and it's just that there's not that kind of love as such. It's almost they've got too much, and it's almost being appreciated. And I know with Re.Work.It, it's a boutique, it's high fashion brands as such, isn't it? So you do see on the high street, outside the charity shops, and people just left all their junk and their rubbish that they don't want to take to the tip, and they think they can take it to a charity shop, which is absolutely appalling, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very frustrating.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, as well, and and we'll talk a bit more. And I know for a fact of coming into your shop, I was absolutely overwhelmed with the quality of the products in there, and even some of the products even have still tags in them that haven't even been worn. So, and it's great, isn't it? That that you can be giving to a charity that then it is going on to actually help others, which I think is really important. So we have an ethos as Dapper and as curated by Dapper and Suave, which is to be friendly, creative, and unique. Is there an ethos that you have for Re.Work.It at all?
Basically, we share the same ethos.
Yeah.
I mean, we pride ourselves on customer service, creativity. We're the only boutique that does what we do, but most importantly, it's ensuring that the staff we support are given whatever they need to progress.
Yeah.
So they are the priority, and so even when it comes to customer service and training, just making sure they are, they have everything they need to do those things.
Definitely. And it's, I mean, as you know, with my background, I worked in, French Connection, and my last position there was assistant manager, but it was really great because you had the staff there, and seeing the kind of the weekend staff and seeing them, we'd interview them and seeing how they would grow and develop exactly the same thing, and watch that confidence and, and with customers. And, first of all, it's quite scary as with being especially in retail, because it can be quite hard, and people can be quite what's the word, not so kind sometimes, isn't it? So it's also just giving those skills that we need to develop in life as such. So who
Absolutely.
who works with you in the boutique then? Tell us a bit more about the staff.
So we've got myself, we've got Claire, who's the store manager. Unfortunately, she's not with us today. We also have Chris, who is part of the furniture, basically. He's been here since day dot.
Yeah.
And his progression and his journey is just phenomenal. I mean, he's confident. He trains the other members of staff, and he has just come such a long way. And he's now got extra responsibility as a key holder.
Wow.
So even, starting off as a volunteer, he's now like supervisor level, which just shows how important what we do is. So Chris is, so he basically helped me on my journey here.
Yeah.
Because he knows everything about active prospects and Re.Work.It. We also have Sarah and Michael. Sarah's in today. She's just watching the shop floor for me.
Yeah.
Sarah she really enjoys doing the window displays and merchandising. She's also come a long way. She's always here before me, even though she doesn't start till 10. She's always here before me waiting, very eager to start
Wow.
the day. And we also have our lovely enthusiastic volunteers, Meg and Hannah. And we also have the aspiring prospects team, which are predominantly at the office, and they're still on their first part of the journey. So they're going through training and working with the team at head office. They pop into the shop and do a little bit of work on a Tuesday and Wednesday, and soon enough, hopefully they'll be able to join the team on a more permanent basis.
Sure. Yeah. So there's a lot of just making sure that they're all right and ready to sort of be in the shop, isn't it? And that they feel comfortable, which is important as such. Yeah. So what do you enjoy most about working at Re.Work?
Well, I know it sounds really cheesy and like a cliche, but there isn't actually one thing, just one thing that I enjoy. It's everything put together. Seeing the progression of each member of staff, knowing that I can pass on my knowledge and experience and see them use it. I know in a lot of retail environments you go in with skills and knowledge and stuff, but it's not really, a lot of staff don't really share interest. They're just, you know, there as a job. But the team here, they take on board everything and they use it, which is really rewarding. And also, this is my first time being an e-commerce manager. So I came in not having a clue what to do. But myself, I've learned so much, and getting the team involved in it and showing them various opportunities to progress. It's just amazing every single day.
Excellent, yeah. And progression, isn't it? And like I say, I love that you're learning as well from Chris, isn't it? And it's all about, and we talk about, we've curated about community, not competition. It's all about working together. You're all there to achieve the same goal. At the end of the day, you want a successful shop, and also great customers. And when I came in, there was an old couple there, and they were just sitting there, and it was just lovely, that whole kind of chatting away and the enthusiasm. And I could tell that, you know, they really enjoyed being in the shop, and just that, even if they weren't buying anything, and they probably had bought in the past, that they were enjoying the company in the shop, which is really important, is it? I think definitely. So how can people volunteer to get involved with Re.Work.It at all? How would they get involved?
Absolutely. I mean, we have volunteer application forms in the shop. They can contact head office directly. We also have LinkedIn pages, and we're on Indeed as well. So, and there's a website called VARB, which is for volunteering opportunities. So all the jobs are posted there, and we update them regularly. I'm currently recruiting for an assistant to help me because there's just so much going on. So there's various opportunities to work in the shop, behind the scenes. We're always looking for help.
Excellent. And like I say, if later on we'll share this, but all the details with Re.Work.It in your link in bio go straight to your website, and all the details can be found there. So if anyone wants to volunteer, you know, if it's just to give up a bit of time, if you've got experience, it might just be, you know, a couple of hours. But also, you know, and if there are any guys out there as well, that's really important to get the guys in there, because it is a women and menswear shop that we're trying to build on as well, that we'll talk a bit more later. But yeah, guys, if you are, you know, you're you know, at home and you're thinking, well, actually, I wouldn't mind getting involved, then, you know, come along and talk to the guys here. They'd be really appreciated. And
well, I know Chris would appreciate that, because he's just surrounded by women all the time. So I think he would appreciate another man involved.
Yeah,
I think he'd like.
Yeah, it was actually saying that the other day. I was we were in Guildford, and I obviously just walking around, and I went into a shop. It was Ted Baker actually, and I got quite emotional because there was a guy I used to work with, Chris, and he was about 19, and he was just amazing with the customers. And I watched his progression, and I kind of, it reminds me of Chris, and he was such a cool lad. And that's, you know, we brought when I was there, surrounded by women, that was one of my main things, was to bring in a mix of people, which in the end was nice, because it becomes a bit of a family as such. Not that, you know, I was the old grandpa probably. So how can people donate, and what would you like them to donate? Is there anything that you're specifically after at the moment?
So at the moment, we just have walk-ins, which is great. We do, as we're a high-end boutique, we do kind of pride ourselves on higher-end brands, designer fashion, which I know is difficult, because I know it's difficult to part with clothing that you've spent a lot of money on, and we've kind of lost our aesthetic in a way, because the donations we've been getting have been lower end, but because we're so short on donations, that's all we've got to put out on the shop floor.
Oh.
But in the new year, I am reintroducing the 50/50 strategy, and basically that is customers can bring in their high-end and very expensive items, and when we sell them, they get 50% back of the sale price, and then the other 50% goes straight back to the charity. So I think that will be a good incentive, because it's a win-win for both the charity and customers who want their clothing to, go to someone else for their, so they're not just being sold and whatever people want to do with them. So I think that'll be really good. That will be online only.
Yeah.
So that we can make sure the stock is safe and secure. It won't be kept on the premises, and we would also notify the customers of the sale and keep them updated. And I think that will really bring in some new clientele at the end of the day.
I think that is just an amazing idea, and I know. Obviously that's part of your job, isn't it, with the e-commerce, so obviously to get because I wasn't aware, obviously, when I spoke to you and come to the shop, that you do have an online, so that's why as well with donating is getting people to donate so that they can have that separate from the shop, and also have the stuff in the shop. And also I have to say as well, your social media is absolutely amazing. I love it, because it's really good. You have the staff there, so you get what it's about, and you have the top picks, and it all tells you who the designers are, what the sizes are. So it's very much, when you see it on Instagram, come in and get it there and then in the shop. But there are other items that then are obviously on the website. But keep doing what you're doing, because even Sophia's just turned up from Fine Tune, and she says she totally agrees. It is really important of how you portray of what you're selling, so that's a really good way of what you're doing there. I hear that you are having an event on the 2nd of December, I do believe, so tell us more.
Okay, so we'll be open as normal from 10 a.m. And then at 5 p.m. when we usually close, we'll be starting. We'll just be staying open later. We'll be having some prosecco. We'll be having raffle draws, style advice from yourself and Sophia.
And Pam.
Nibble.
And Pam.
And Pam, of course, sorry. And it's just going to be really, fun. We can dress up. It's just going to be a really nice night.
Brilliant. And for those of you who don't know, I mean, obviously I'm getting involved with this. I came in to see you guys, and I absolutely love it. I mean, everyone knows I as Dapper and Suave, I'm a maker, and also we've styled, we've done lots of photo shoots and things like that. And then also created when we do the markets. But also my background is, and something that I loved was working, as I said earlier, in Freighter Connection. And there's just something about it that I've always kind of loved, the whole styling. And I had some really, really great customers, and who knows, they might pop up on the 2nd. But it was really nice, because I think it was just knowing about people, their body image and things like that. And, I kind of, got to know some people. And at the end of the day, they'd walk out feeling $1 million, and they would come back, and I really, really kind of enjoyed that, and I enjoyed the whole of the whole customer service, of the team and everything. So it was kind of like when I came into you guys, I'm like, God, yeah, and obviously with yourselves as well, that you are very much looking for menswear as well as women's wear. So I have emailed, so if anyone is watching this, I've emailed 100 people on Sunday to tell them about the event. And if you've got any clothes or anything that you want to donate, I've done a little tag thing, so just print that and bring it over to the guys. It'd be really, really appreciated. If we can get a lot of stuff before the 2nd, that would be even better, because then we can showcase some amazing things for you. So if you're looking for your Christmas party outfit, this is the place to come and find them. So anyone as well. And this afternoon we have our intimate Christmas market at 4 o'clock to 8. So if you are coming to that, maybe before, pop into Rework and give some donations before you come and see us. It's a win-win. There you go. And so what are you hoping? Please. Sorry, go on.
I was just saying, yes, please. That would be great.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I've got some stuff actually. We've had a bit of a sort out, so we'll drop some things off before as well this afternoon. So what are you hoping to achieve from the event?
Basically, just to spread awareness, because unfortunately not a lot of people know who we are, don't know that we work on behalf of active prospects, and just to get more awareness from the community and beyond. I think it will be really exciting for the team as well to get involved, to be in like a really busy environment. It'll work on their customer service skills and confidence as well. But yeah, we just want to get the word out to as many people as possible.
Cool. And I'm just going to say as well, I'm coming on the 2nd of December. And also, it's not the last of me. I do want to sort of get, come along. So if I can, now and again, pop up for an hour or so in the shop, I'd be quite happy to do that and help you out in the new year with the 50-50 thing as well. So, yeah, it's not goodbye. You're not getting rid of me that easy. And just anything, as well that, that I can help, because also it's, with the staff that work there, if there's anything that we can help them with, and, top tips and things as well. And that's why I've chosen Sophia from Tuned Wardrobe, sorry. And she's all about sustainability and fashion and recycling and going into people's houses and redoing their wardrobes, and then taking that, and then obviously she's amazing stuff she's got. And also I've got the lovely Pam. Pam is a good friend of mine. She's a lady of a certain age, and she's very glamorous, and she also works for the Patchworking Garden that I told you about the other day, which is a kind of it's a beautiful place in Dorking where people can go and they have mental health, but they grow vegetables and plants, and they so she gets involved with that. And I just know that hopefully we can get her to volunteer a bit more, because I think this is right up her street, and she knows the people that can come along and that as well. So yeah, definitely we are going to get the word out there, and so everyone knows about you. I really want you in the next couple of weeks to say, wow, so many people who didn't know about us from this as well, which would be great.
I mean, I'll just mention, it's something that I've been wanting to introduce for a while. It's on the back of sustainability.
Yes.
After seeing a lot of donations that have either marks or are damaged, I want to show the team that it can't, it doesn't necessarily mean it's not wearable. But I would like to do a workshop where you can, take the sleeves off one item, pop it onto something else, and just recreate it into something brand new.
Yeah.
And that's something I'd like to introduce in the new year as well, which I think would really help.
Yeah.
Demonstrate sustainability and some fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, I did do fashion design at university.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so I know how to, make clothes and stuff like that. So I think that will really boost things as well. We could have a little section on the shop floor of reworked clothing, and I think that would be really interesting as well.
Yeah, and also another exciting thing which is happening in May, details to follow, is I am working with Cherry Trees to bring a fashion show, which is so exciting. Details to follow, and I know that one of my things as well is, we don't want to work with, brands as such. We want to take, and what you've just said there is, why don't we take something that's a bit, if it's got a mark on it, that we put some kind of emblem, sort of something onto it as well, and really kind of working on that. So, and the workshop thing I love, and how great would it be to something that you might have said, I'm going to throw that in the bin, we can remake it into something absolutely amazing. So I really like that idea.
Yeah.
As I know a lot of people as well also would really want to get involved with this. So and we can really get the kids. I think it would be really great to have almost a fashion show based on throwaway fashion that you would throw away, and we've made it into this amazing. Yeah, it's quite. I get quite excited about it. We're all because it's going to be and that's really quite good, isn't it, to have something that you look in your wardrobe and think, well, I'll just get rid of that, but actually it could be made into something else or restructured in something else, which is great. So last question as well is, what are your goals and dreams for the future of Re.Work.It?
Well, basically just to have a consistent, successful shop, because the shop provides so much opportunities for the team, and we were initially funded by the National Lottery, but that ends soon. Okay. So we need to make sure that we have, the funding available. So we just want to make sure that we're getting, good sales, to just make sure we can stay open, and also to have a thriving online presence as well, because, online is the future.
Yeah.
A lot of businesses are going online. So if if the shop were to, touch wood, close, then we would have a backup, and you know, we could still keep going.
Yeah, and also I think having both of them is really really important. I mean, if we look at you know what's happened the last year and businesses that have collapsed, it's probably because of not having an online presence. But also, you know, you've got the best of both worlds, because somebody sees something online and they come into the shop almost like a click and collect, and the next minute, oh, they see something else, because each time the shop changes and different things come in. I just wanted to go back as well. On the 2nd of December, we talked about raffle prizes, and at our last event that we had, which was our Christmas market, I asked everyone that was there if they would contribute some gifts from their business, and out of the, you know, about 2/3 of the people gave some stuff, which was amazing. And as it stands at the moment, those prizes are worth £600, which is just absolutely amazing. We've got everything. There's art, there's jewellery, there's woodwork, there's just so much there. So and also Gemma from Pure Mess, who you'll get to meet this afternoon, she is part of the Surrey Hills Enterprise, and their members have put together these amazing Advent boxes, and they're both worth £250. So at the moment, as it stands, we've got prizes worth over £1,100. So we will be looking to do a raffle to win kind of these different sort of combinations. But you know, I want to raise at least £1,000 for you guys, because you know that's what it's worth. So you know, and it's some great prizes there. So we're probably, and we were talking yesterday, what we'll probably do is that to show what the prizes are, and we can show those in the shop, and it will be just some images which we'll show onto social media, and then on our event there, thank you, that's very kind, our donator voucher, there we go, it's even growing. And then what we'll do is on our event on the 5th of December at Dorking Halls, hopefully we'll be able to get you guys involved if we can, to then carry on to sell the raffle tickets, and then after our event we'll go live on Instagram and we will draw that as well. So hopefully we'll raise lots and lots of money, and also, you know, to get the word out about you guys. Yeah. And also one thing that you do offer, so if you are a customer coming to Re.Work.It, you know, don't be frightened of the staff in there. Come and talk to them. If you're looking for an outfit or something, you know, tell them what you're looking for, because that's what they love about their job and their customer interaction, which is really great. Excellent, cool. So I will see you guys this afternoon. I know that you're going to pop along to our market. We're popping before with our donations. Is there anything else that you want to say or mention while we're here?
Just thank you for supporting us, everyone, yourself, our customers. It just means so much, so much. There aren't enough words to say how grateful we are. And please continue to support us in any way you can.
Definitely. And one thing I have said, and I promise, is we will get some kind of celebrity next week. I don't know how, but we will. I don't know who it will be, but hopefully I'm going to use my power of persuasion, and I'll be sending that out. So hopefully we might get one, we might get a few, who knows? And just to sort of come along and support, and you know, get some pickies to then, you know, to use those to publicise you guys. So as I say, this will now go on to our Instagram TV. So all the details with Re.Work.It, you can go onto their website. Come along anytime with any donations, and also on the 2nd, it'd be lovely to see you. If it does get busy in the shop, we are limited with space. We might have to just hold you outside, just whatever. But that's just something, because obviously we're not Selfridges with the space. And then we'll put this onto LinkedIn and onto our YouTube channel as well. And yeah, like I say, please go and look in your wardrobe. I know people, they were talking to me the other day saying they've got lots of different things. So hopefully the donations will start rolling in, and obviously you will start getting lots more customers in, and we'll see everyone on the 2nd. We'll share a bit more on social media, so you get to know what's going on. I know Pam's just shared a little picture this morning already. So yeah, fantastic. Really great to speak to you, and see you later. Take care. Bye.
Jason, thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.